Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome back to another episode of Messages from the Divine. It is your host, Day, aka Daydream Alston, aka Oyabunmi. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Special shout out to my patrons, my Divine Tribe on Patreon. I truly appreciate your support. Okay? Ashe. So today's topic is The Ancestors Speak. I am going to channel messages from your elevated and honorable ancestors and see what they want to share with you today, okay? Excellent. This is a general reading. If you want a personal reading, check out my website, daydreamaustin.com, or the description box. So before I started, when I was doing my opening prayer and speaking to the benevolent, honorable ancestors, the first thing I saw was that there's someone here, maybe multiple people, who they want you to go to the doctor and get a checkup. There's something going on with your body. You may feel it, you may know, have a little inkling that something's going on, but you've been avoiding checking it out. This is your sign. This is the nudge from the ancestors to go just get a physical. Make sure you get your blood work done. If you have issues with cholesterol or diabetes or anything like that, thyroids, make sure they're checking everything, because I notice you have to be very specific about the type of blood work you want to receive, okay? So that's a message for some of you. Please go get your health checked. You're feeling it. For women, the divine, the ancestors are telling me that some of you are feeling it in your wombs, that something is wrong. Don't keep putting it off. They're showing me the heart. Some of you are feeling like something's wrong in your heart area, and you're just saying, oh, it's a fluke, or oh, it's not that serious, but they want you to get it checked out. Stop kind of putting your health on the back burner. That's the first message that the ancestors want you to know. Some of you need to get more active. They want you to, some of you, they want you to start jogging, but just being more active. A lot of us get sick because we live such a sedentary lifestyle. We spend a lot of time sitting around, and our ancestors didn't have that luxury. So they want you to really get up and move. Some of you, the very act of starting a garden is going to help you to feel better. So if you've been thinking about starting a garden, the ancestors are saying that's a really good way for you to exercise your body. Some of you, they want you to exercise your mind, to stop worrying and focusing incessantly on the negative and what you think is going to go wrong. Are they going to let me pull any cards? Let's see. Some of you, they're really, they really want you to focus on self-care. I see they show me someone lights candles and just sits and enjoys their own company. Some of you do that while you're taking a bath. The ancestors are all for that. Some of you are being encouraged to take photos. Have you been thinking of getting some type of photo shoot done? It'll make you feel so much better, the ancestors are saying. Like, they want you to remember how beautiful you are. And for some of you, that really lifts your spirits. Okay. One more thing. Don't fall for fool's gold. Somebody will present something to you, and it'll look like it's so good, and it'll look like it's popping, and it's going to be, the best thing for you. And ancestors are like, that shit is trash. You're going to know it's trash. For some of you, this is someone coming back from the past with something. For others of you, this is a new person, but he or she is kind of wearing the same energy of the last person. Okay. So we finally got a card. The ancestors speak. Let's see what they're saying. Oh, I love this. Oh. So the ancestors are showing me a connection that has hit a bump in the road, and there's been some heartbreak, some heartache, some pain. Some of you are feeling really down in the dumps. The ancestors are showing me that some of you knew that this person was going to hurt you. Like, they showed you that they had the capacity to hurt you. They told you about their history. They showed you who they were. They told you who they were, and you kind of ignored it, and now you're paying the price for that. The ancestors are like, look, you're not supposed to be in a trash relationship. They're showing me that you have in your bloodline a history of very strong, loving relationships. And those are the type of relationships you should be in. I'm seeing here a marriage between what could be an African American male and a Native American woman. So for some of you in your bloodline, you have that pairing, and they're showing me that this was a strong connection, a destined connection, and that those are the type of connections they want you in. They don't want you to accept and embrace these painful connections that are just making you feel like crap and really beating you down. Some of you may have gotten sick because of a toxic connection, an unhealthy connection, and the ancestors are like, no. The ancestors are really oh goodness. Okay, for some of you, the ancestors had a very sharp eye on this connection and were watching the connection from the jump. They may have done something because they can see further than you, right? Like you may have wanted to keep pushing it, and the ancestors were like, no, and they shut that shit down. Like they did something to break it up. I see here they shot an arrow to break up a connection. For some of you who have been through a toxic relationship and you're now single and you've been single for a little while, the ancestors are showing me like Cupid's arrow. They're going to connect you with someone that's good for you. And this is might be a past life union that was good, and they're bringing it back into to you this lifetime. They're saying that always ask them about stuff. Always pray to them and talk to them because they can see further than you can. So they want you to start kind of calling on them for help. The ancestors speak. What else do we need to know? Some of you have a new love coming in. Some of you have a very flamboyant, excitable, and fun, joy-filled child, and they love this child so much. When I say they love it, I feel it in my chest. My heart chakra is expanding. They love this child, and this child is going to bring you so much joy and fulfillment in your life. This child also brings you wealth and abundance. The child is wealth and abundance. And they make you more fertile, you more open to the good things of life coming to you. Before I go any further, just want to let you know if you're interested in a personal tarot reading, an Ifa reading, Ifa-Orisa reading, online trainings, ebooks, my Patreon, even an ebook about how to read tarot intuitively, check out my website, daydreamalston.com. The ancestors are saying that some of you are highly intuitive, empathic. Some of you are mediums and psychics, and they really want you to hone that skill, like really work with that energy. They're really happy that you have this, and this is something that's been passed down your bloodline, especially among the women, the womb carriers, the womb bearers. You have this gift of high intuition, and sometimes you ignore it. And your ancestors are saying it's time to really embrace this, be open to it. And they're saying the visions and stuff that you get, there's sometimes where they want you to keep them to yourself. Don't share some of the visions you'll get. It's going to be really important that you keep some of them to yourself, that you keep some things hidden and quiet. This is the time the ancestors are saying where don't share your plans, don't share your dreams. There are dream killers about. There are haters. They want to see you fail, and the ancestors are like, no, no, we're not having that. So they want you to keep it quiet, keep things quiet. Some of you have been having a vision about a move away from something, a new goal, a new, I don't know if some of you are changing location, if you're going in a new direction with the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Yes, some of you are starting anew, um, some of you have had dreams about this, you're having visions about this, but you're seeing this move clearly. This move is really going to help you overcome some barriers that you've had, some obstacles that you've had. The ancestors are saying this is a really good move. The ancestors are showing me that some of them really have your back. Like for some of you, you have a entity that may have tried to attach itself to you or was attached to you in the past, and the ancestors have surrounded this being and are keeping it from you. This entity has caused sickness and illness in the past, and now it's being separated from you. For some of you, this entity is your thought, a thought form, a way of thinking that has brought trouble, brought negativity to you, and now it's being captured, so to speak, by your ancestors, by your divine guides and supports. You're being encouraged to embrace the energy of the Temperance card, to be moderate in all things and balance. The ancestors see that a lot of you get really stressed out and overwhelmed by life, and they want you to prioritize being balanced, not getting so upset, not allowing things to drag you down and hurt you. Some of you have been feeling like you're supposed to take a leap of faith, go in a new direction, make a move. The ancestors are saying, yes, do that, because what comes on the heels of that is this Ten of Cups energy with like just some really great emotional fulfillment and love. For some of you, the ancestors are telling me that your kundalini is rising, that your chakras are balancing. Some of you are going to feel during your meditation or just during some activity, you're going to feel energy rush up from the base of your spine to the top of your head, and you'll get this feeling of euphoria that you haven't felt before. Take a leap of faith. That's what the ancestors are saying you need to do. Go in a new direction and believe in yourself. One last thing, the ancestors are saying drop your baggage. Drop the bags you've picked up over the years. The bags of trauma, of trouble, of lack, of heartache, poverty mindset, victim mentality. Drop that shit off and travel light. Shay. If any of this resonates with you, please drop in the comments one word that speaks to how this resonates with you, okay? If you've gotten to this point. Ashe, let's get some guidance from the ancestors, from some oracle cards. Action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. So that's for those of you who have already felt like it's time to make a move. It's time to go in a new direction. For those of you who have been planning, putting things, like really thinking things out, how this is going to look and feel, they're saying the time to act is now. The ancestors say, receive, be open to receiving goodness, believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. For those of you who are so used to taking care of others, the ancestors are saying, open your hands to receive. All you do is give. And you need to be open to the gifts that they send to you through other people. This card says healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. I think some of you know that you're a healer, and others of you maybe have an inkling or don't even know. Some of you are going to get to know that this is your path in life to heal. The ancestors are saying embrace this gift. You have powerful healing gifts, and they want you to have faith in your abilities and stay true to your path, okay? So be open to the fact that you're a healer, embrace it, and use it for the good of humanity. Let's end with a couple more cards. Guidance from the ancestors, messages. Adaptation, change will be better than you think. The ancestors want you to adapt to your circumstances, to be open to the changes that have come into your life, whether you have invited them or not. They're saying that these changes are going to work out for your good. And the last card is endurance. Hold on. You can do this. The ancestors want you to know If you've been struggling, if you've been fighting, if you've been feeling like you can't go on another day, they're saying that you have the power, the tenacity, the strength, and the perseverance to keep going. They want you to get up every day, name things that you're grateful for, and keep fighting the good fight. You didn't come here for nothing. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to you next time. Ashe.